Hello and welcome. I have a Thredup reject video for you today. My name is Trisha and I am an online reseller. My store name is Sandy and Otto and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, and Thredup. And I recently sent in, I'll go back a little further and say I sent in 2 kits in June. One of those has been processed, the other one has not. Sent them into Thredup. I sent in 2 in July, and those 2 are still waiting to be processed. And then I sent in 6 boxes within kind of, two 1 week, 2 the next week, 2 the next week. And those boxes I did put expedited processing on, and those have all been processed. I sent those in August, end of July, and the beginning of August, and those have all been processed. And so of all the items I sent in, there were a few that they did not accept, and I have those back. And so I'll go through which ones they sent back and see what I'm going to do with them. I do have another box that I just finished getting ready to send back. So if I do decide to send any of these back, they will be going in the next batch, which I will probably again be expediting, spending the $16.99 to do the expediting, and I also do the $10.99 to get those items returned, because I try to send in really high quality items, and so most items, if Thredup doesn't accept them, I do want them back so that I can resell them on eBay, on Poshmark, that I do cross list on both platforms. So I have the bags in front of me and we'll go through them. I'm going to start with this big bag here that they've taped up, because there are, let's see, there are 1 and 2, and let's see, 3, and so there's 4 items from this kit that they did not accept. So let's take a look at those items. This one is a skirt. So you can see, oh, let me get this the right way. I thought this was really cute because it had the pleating on both sides of it with the cute little button accents. Now this is a Larry Levine. Here is the label, Larry Levine. Does that say American? No, stretch, and it was a size 6. So I don't know if it's just because it's a plain black skirt, maybe not in demand right now. Larry Levine stuff, I find, how I acquired these is from an associate that I know. So it's through somebody. I did not thrift these, like go to the Goodwill to select this item. And Larry Levine really isn't a brand that I would go out of my way to find. I have sent items into Thredup before that were Larry Levine. Some have been accepted, some have not. So it's very hit and miss with that brand, and it may be the style, it may be who's sorting the bag that day. I don't know. This style I thought was one that might have been, a desirable style. So I may send this one back just because I think that one has potential. Next one up is a blazer. This is a black and white striped blazer. I'll show the bottom there. Nice button-up blazer. This is Chaps, and this is a size 14. And Chaps is another brand that's very hit and miss. Some things are accepted, some are not. And again, with this style, I thought this was kind of contemporary enough and a good size. So this one I might again send back in and give it another try. Here is a black pair of pants. This is Torrid, and this is a size 18. Again, I thought that was a good size from this brand. But again, a pair of plain black pants. There's probably so many of these already on Thredup that maybe they were not looking for another pair of black pants. So those I may just go ahead and list on my own and not send those back. This one, I think maybe they were confused that they thought this was a men's jacket, but I believe this is a women's jacket. And this is a new with tag Calvin Klein zip-up jacket. Not real heavy, kind of a medium weight. But I think maybe they thought this was a men's. So this is one I will double check on this to see if it is a men's and make sure that it is a women's. If it is a women's, then I'll definitely want to send this back in because I think it would do well because it's a nice style, nice zip up style. Nice little accents on it. If it is a men's, however, then I will definitely go ahead and sell that myself because Thredup is not taking men's clothing. So on to the next bag, and in this bag from this kit there was only one item that was not accepted. So that's disappointing that there was, you know, we went through all the trouble of returning just the one item, and it's a pair of jeans. So you can see just a nice straight leg pair of jeans, and these are BDG, and these are the high-rise ankle cigarette, and this is size 28. So again, I thought this was a good size. I thought this was a good style, being that they are more of the high waist, and that they were a kind of a skinnier leg. Didn't think that they had excess wear on them, but again, I'm going to do a little more investigating on these and see, because I think these would do well. You know, again, maybe they just have too many BDG jeans, maybe they're not moving fast enough, and so they just didn't accept them this time around. Another kit that I had, and here's the bag on it, and again, I believe this is just one, yep, just one item again that was not accepted. And this is Larry Levine again, and this is a classic red blazer, wool blazer. Nice, it has the red interior also. This is a size, it's a size 6 petite. So that might be just a little too specific for a red blazer. They might have just maybe too many petite sizes in red blazers, and they're just not looking for any more of those. Again, I'm going to look into it a little more, go back on the Thredup website, see how many red blazers they have, try to do, you know, a little more winding down of how many like size 6 petites they have. So do a little more investigating on these to see if they just have too many, if it's just not something they're interested in carrying. That could be also. And so then here's the last bag, and this has, I know it has this one large item in it, and then there's a couple smaller ones in here, and I believe that is it. Okay. So this is a white Philosophy top. Really nice design, I thought, on this one with the black stripe running down it. This is a, yeah, this is just a pullover style. But it's very clean. There's no stains on it at all. Just a very classic, kind of a high-low style. A little bit of a high-low on there. there. This is a size medium, and here's the label on that one. So again, not sure why they didn't accept this one. I thought this style is, you know, could be dressed up, could be casual down. I thought that was a good style and a good size. So again, gonna go back and do a little investigating on that to figure out exactly why that one wasn't accepted. This is a Banana Republic tank top, just a simple white tank. There. And then here is the size small on that. And did it have a fabric? Let's see if it had a fabric content on here. I believe this is just cotton, but it had a really nice design to it. I don't know if you can quite see. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of that. It wasn't just solid white. It did have a little bit of texturing to it. And so again, not quite sure. This didn't have any stains or anything on it. So I'm gonna again do a little investigating, because I think this one is another good candidate to send back. Here is a pair of Eddie Bauer capris. And I don't really send a lot of Eddie Bauer in, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I guess this just wasn't a style that they were looking for. Had the little pockets in the back and just the standard short legs of a capri. So these ones I will probably go ahead and list myself. Again, I really don't send a lot of Eddie Bauer in, kind of just experimenting around to see if that was something they're interested in, and it doesn't seem like it is something that they are. And the last item is this that I will go ahead and, I know I will go ahead and list myself. If they didn't take this, I was going to. It's one of these for a baby. And I believe that this is where you strap it in to whatever it is that they are strapping this into. I don't know if that goes into the car seat or if that goes into a stroller or what. And then this ends up zipping around the baby. It's really well made. It's in fantastic condition. Really nice zipper on this. And so, yeah, it was one of those, you know, I just don't know enough about this item. This is by, am I going to be able to read that? Something Cole. I'm going to need to stick my glasses on for a second here because I can't quite see. J.J. Cole Collections is what this is. And so I really didn't know a lot about it, but I thought I would give it a try. And I guess I'll be learning more about it and listing that one myself. But those are the items from 4 of the kits. Now, one of the kits that I had, nothing was returned. They did accept all of that. And that was actually the first time that I've had 100% acceptance on a kit. So that was nice and unexpected and a lot of fun to see that they took everything. And then I have one last kit where I'm waiting for the rejects, and I can't remember off the top of my head. There were just a few that were rejected on that one, which again, do a little investigating and then see if I'm going to relist or send back. So of these, I'm going to try to send most of them. There's really like 3 for sure, well maybe 4. The Torrid pants, the Eddie Bauer capris, this thing, and then this red jacket. Probably I will go ahead and list those myself, but I'll look into sending the others back, because I really think that they would do well on Thredup, and they're still relevant styles, and I don't see why they wouldn't sell on Thredup. So thank you for watching this reject video of what Thredup didn't take. And I hope this helps in some of your decisions on what to send, what not to send into Thredup. And the best advice I can give is, again, like what I do, just try to do as much research as you can on their website, looking at what they're accepting, what they have, what the retail price is on it, to figure out what your pricing could be on it, to then figure out how much you will get back on it, and to see if it kind of meets the dollar threshold of the business model that you have. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those behind, and appreciate a like on this video if you enjoy this content. Also consider subscribing to my channel, as I will be producing more of these Thredup as I continue my journey on and document as much as I can of each step of the way. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.